I know. Hey everybody, welcome to Coffee, your place for average Joe coffee reviews. Today's coffee is a live review, or pre-recorded. If you're watching this part, you're probably watching it pre-recorded.
Right, yeah, because no one's in here right now.
Yeah, today's coffee is a big deal.
It's, right, yeah, it's Biggby Coffee, Biggby. It's Biggby Best. That's the blend. It says it's our smoothest and mellowest blend. So, Biggby Coffee, we got this one at Home Goods. Yeah, so again, interesting. I still find it interesting that we can find all these weird like coffees at Home Goods, but then we really don't find them other places other than Home Goods. Like, I don't know where else you can find Biggby Coffee outside of, Michigan.
Yeah, well, I think they are in other states, but is it a... Kayla was just reading up about them.
Yeah.
Is it just a roaster, or do they have locations?
They have locations, like they're a franchisor. Yeah, franchisor.
Yes.
So you can actually like start your own Biggby Coffee store. And so it's, it's like a coffee shop, but then they also do the roasted coffee that you can buy in the store. But I don't know where else you can buy this other than Home Goods or something like that.
Like, is it in grocery stores?
Yeah.
Maybe people in Michigan, if there's anybody out there, can tell us.
Yeah.
If they have it. Actually, I think they're in Illinois as well, just based on what I saw on there.
I wasn't as thorough.
Yeah.
I forget things. I read it and then I forget. But yeah, so this is a 12-ounce bag that we got for $4.99. So that's pretty cheap. I mean, a $6-something, $6.50, something like that, a bag. A pound. Yeah. So
that's not bad.
No, not cheap, but not bad.
It's not Easter, and we're not birds.
No.
Cheap.
But
yeah. So it's called. I thought it was called "I Love My Biggby," but apparently "I Love My Biggby" is just something that they say.
That's what people say.
It's Biggby Best, which is the front and which is the back.
I think this is
the front.
Yeah, that's the front.
Right, because Biggby Best.
Yeah.
Did you say about it? Talks about it's their mellowest blend.
Yeah, I said that mellowest and smoothest. It's supposed to be 100% pure awesome, and supposed to help you make friends. So.
Oh.
No, it just says drink coffee. Ooh.
It's a little windy. Hopefully you can't hear the wind, or the effects of the wind going through the microphone of the phone.
So, this coffee, every time I drink it, the first time, because we've almost had the whole bag now, which shows that we probably have enjoyed it actually, because we've got a lot of different coffees that we're drinking right now, and so it's always like which one do I want type thing. So this one's one of the ones that keeps winning out, but it seems like every time, the first few sips of this coffee, I don't really like it. It's kind of beany tasting to me, but then I start to really enjoy it. Like, I get into it, I'm like, this is good. It's roasty. It's good.
And it is smooth. It's easy to drink, I think. Let's see what she said.
Yeah, so San said, I've seen bags of coffee at Ross, TJ Maxx, Home Goods. Always wondered if they were any good since it's not a fresh roast. I think...
trying to flag you.
I know a lot of people are kind of really not concerned. I mean, it's not like they're worried, but I have yet to really think of it as being stale tasting or anything. We've tried a lot of different coffees. Now, we have noticed that, like Starbucks especially, you'll find a lot of those at those places, and the Best By date will be like really close, or or even sometimes past. I think we've seen it, but we still have not noticed a taste thing,
And I actually started checking the dates on those. It was like, I don't know, 8 months ago that somebody mentioned something about dates, and I was like, there's dates on coffee?
Who knew?
Yeah, so I've been checking them, and the ones that we've found at Home Goods and TJ Maxx and the like have actually been in date, or I don't buy it if it's out of date.
Or like this one
doesn't even say.
They don't have it, so then how do you really know? But but like, no, we do know Pete's, man, it's like fresh. I mean, like I think they actually do the roasted on and then Best By, and it's like a very short window that they give you, whereas other coffee that we've seen is like far out in the future. I mean, like the Folgers, I want to say, I mean, it gives it like, okay, it's like a year or two from now, so I don't know that it makes that big of a difference, although that would be a neat video to do, like try to find some old like at Home Goods, and then go find the freshest stuff you can find at the store, and then do a blind taste test and see. But so far, I haven't noticed enough to be,
Yeah.
that
Maybe
biggie about
we should just buy a bag of something and then hold on to it for like
That's a good idea
a
too.
year after its expiration date,
So in a year from now,
and then
tune in for that video.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to find some. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to. I don't know how to do this. Okay,
Maybe you should
there.
just
We
stop
go.
touching the screen.
All right. P-Dub4 Barksdale says, "Have you guys ever used a French press? I just converted over from a drip coffee maker to the French press. See, look, I'm pressing the thing and it goes
Just
away.
stop. Just look.
And I'll never use anything ever again." Okay. So when we were first married, we used French press.
No, that's not true.
In our first year of marriage.
No.
After that.
Nope. We had a
Before the baby.
travel mug.
Oh, that's
coffee
right.
maker. But we
That's
we actually had a baby at the time.
Mhm.
I think before we have said that was before we had kids, but no, we had one kid because we had really gotten into coffee, like sort of. Well, I don't know. In our mind, we were like
Dunkin' Donuts original.
yeah, I don't even think we
I
had
think
gotten
that's-
Dunkin' at that
oh.
point. Like we had a kid, and we were finally at that stage where we were kind of in a groove, and so we had heard a lot of good things about a French press, so we got one. We even got a grinder, and we started grinding. I think 8 o'clock coffee. I think that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we did love it. Like as far as we really, really liked the taste and the freshness and just in general.
Mm-hmm.
But then we had a second kid and then a third kid. And then at that point we were like, just drip coffee. I mean, we went back to drinking drip shortly thereafter just because the having to clean out that filter all the time, it just got annoying. It was just, I preferred to just grab the filter and throw it away.
Yeah. Well, the process is easier with an automatic drip. You just put a filter in there, scoop the coffee, and you're done.
Right, yeah.
Not the other stuff.
Yeah, and then trying to get the coffee grinds like out of the filter, but don't let it go down the drain. It was just like this big hassle.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I felt like the hassle was not worth the slight increase in flavor that I felt like I could taste. Now, one thing we do want to do here on this show is try out some experiments like blind taste test. Here was this roast that was freshly ground and we made it in a French press versus this stuff that we made in a drip, or all different kinds of stuff. But so far we haven't really done that. So
Because we don't have a French press.
right.
But the other day, we killed the battery in the RV.
That's
Not
right.
the engine battery, but the battery that runs some of the systems when you don't have the generator on or you're not plugged in. And the way that I made the coffee then was we had the automatic drip machine, and I just boiled water over on the stove. And I boiled it, and then I let it stop boiling, so I knew it was probably closer to the range. And then I just poured it out of the pot into the grounds.
Yep.
And that actually worked
It
pretty
worked
well.
great. I thought it tasted really good, and
Yeah.
I wondered, like, it could just be a psychological thing. It seemed like it made it taste better, but I don't
Maybe.
know. I mean, I think I was just really thankful to have coffee at that point. So.
Yeah, because we were trying something new. We were like, well, let's see how long we can use the battery for.
Oh yeah,
That didn't
yeah,
last very long.
yeah,
But so this coffee is mellow.
yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Nobody
the
else
more,
said anything,
the
right?
more that I don't think so. The more that I'm drinking it, the more that I'm really liking it. I think it's just the first few sips, for whatever reason, just it takes me a bit to get into the cup. But then once I'm in, I like it.
Yeah, it's. I think it is easy to drink, smooth, and all of that.
Yeah. Hey,
And,
that's a good point. Doesn't require electricity. See, had we been prepared with a French press, it wouldn't have even been an issue. It'd be like, oh, just bring out the French press, honey, and
Yeah.
it'll be fine. But
We had thought about that too. Before we bought the RV, we thought, hey, well, we could, even if we had no power or anything, we could boil water over a fire and use the French press to make coffee. You always have.
yeah,
We haven't had to do that
not yet.
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 But we will, as we said. We'll get a French press and we'll
Yeah.
do some comparisons.
It's so
and-
cheap too. Hey, what kind do you have? Do you know the brand? And
Yeah.
is there any specific feature that you really like? I mean, I think they're pretty much all kind of the same, I think. But if you have, if you want to share.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember having to do it. We had to like take apart all the different things and it was like like a rod was
Yeah.
threaded through, and then you put a filter and another thing and a nut.
Yeah,
on
there
the
was like a
bottom,
mesh
right?
filter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes, SPQR Reborn. We did
We
go see
did.
Mount Rushmore yesterday, and I didn't see the
yeah.
second part of the question.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, back to nature coffee making. Yeah. So yeah, we saw Mount Rushmore and we saw Crazy Horse and we went to Hill City. So those were 3 things, and I'm exhausted today.
Yeah,
So
tired.
yeah, but it was very cool. Like I'm very glad that we went to see all three of those. Like I don't regret any of it. It was super neat to see Mount Rushmore. What a lesson in just doing something bigger than yourself. Both of the Crazy Horse and Mount Rushmore, the artist who started the project didn't live to see their completion,
Right.
or at least I can't think of his name right now. The guy that did Mount Rushmore.
I know.
Oh man, Bull something.
No, it's the
Anyway.
same guy that did Stone Mountain.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, the point is, he died before the dedication, so I think he pretty much saw the finished
Bulgrim.
work. Bulgrim.
Bulgrim.
Bulgrim. Yeah, but anyway, he lived to almost to the dedication, so I think he
Yeah.
probably almost saw it completely finished. But then this other guy who did Crazy Horse, he was going up this huge ladder,
700 something steps.
700 something steps, and like his air compressor kept stopping, so he'd have to go all the way back down, start it back up, go all the way back up, work for a little bit. I mean, just never tired. And he died way before a lot of progress was made.
Yeah.
And even now, like in the past 20 years, not much progress has been
It
made.
looks that way anyway.
I mean, and it could just be that not a lot of noticeable progress has been made. I think they have been working on it, but it was just a neat lesson and a good one for our kids. Like we were really glad that we did it. So, but yeah, it's super cool. So like right now we're in South Dakota. What's it? Hermosa. Hermosa, South Dakota.
Isn't that Spanish for
Beautiful.
beautiful?
Beautiful? Hermosa? I don't know.
remember.
Anybody out there know Spanish? Hermosa.
I think
Wait,
that's what that is.
no. What is sister?
No. Sorella. No.
I don't know. Gosh, we
Yeah,
don't know.
all right.
We don't know Spanish.
So,
Okay. So
Biggby TB, I can never say that.
Biggby
right?
TB.
Use a French press and a hand grinder.
Oh, a hand grinder. Wow. You're
What is this,
committed.
the medieval times?
Yeah, those are cool. I've drawn them before, and they're a neat thing to draw. But and I love to look at them. I've never tried using one, but I do like old technology. You know, like that kind of thing. I do like that. So I think that's cool that you've got a hand grinder that you use.
I applaud hard work, but I don't even like to eat chicken wings because I don't want to work additionally for my food.
You hate
I
sore
work hard enough to make the money to buy the food. I don't want to have to get in there. Although
That's
I
ridiculous.
do like chicken wings. They taste really good.
Let's see. So I bought a Bodum Kenya 34-ounce French press for Walmart. Okay, for $17. It's a metal filter, so you don't need to buy the paper. Yeah. Okay. So Bodum, and that's a good
That's the
brand
kind we
too.
had, I think.
Did we?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it was a Bodum.
How
But
do you
it wasn't
remember?
a Kenya. That was
Yeah.
not part of the name.
I don't remember that
Well,
at all.
because it was on the lid, on the cap. It said the
Oh.
name on it.
I was kind of in a daze.
Well, baby
after
brain.
after I had my first child, it was just like it was a fog until right about now. So
Yesterday.
Yeah, till yesterday. Yeah, so it's the original French press. Okay, so that's probably you
Yeah.
probably
And it would have been from Walmart.
yeah
that we bought it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I remember that time fondly. It felt like you were doing something special for your coffee, for one thing, and I imagine with hand grinding,
Oh yeah,
even more
man.
so.
Then you're like really committed.
Yeah.
I think like
That helps you appreciate
Yeah,
things. Like if
yeah.
I ever deep fry Oreos, I'll appreciate them all that much more.
Yeah.
Because I deep fried them and I don't get to eat them.
Right. Did you guys do the pose in front? A lot of creatures never get to see their creations. At least he saw it almost finished. Yeah, that's true.
We did pose in front of it. We
Yeah.
try to take a selfie, a family
Family.
selfie. Now when we go to places, and they're not very good.
They're horrible.
But we did pose in front
yeah.
of it. Somebody even asked to take our picture in front of it for us, and we declined.
So,
We said it's part of the fun,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what we can do.
don't want
on
it
our,
too posed and all that stuff. Want it
We
to
haven't
be
had a family
realistic.
portrait taken in 4 years, I think.
Oh yeah. Since I lost weight, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's been 4 years. So, so Hermosa does mean beautiful. Ha ha! See, that A in Spanish class paid off.
I got a C in Spanish class, and I knew Hermosa. Come on.
You didn't know it though.
Oh,
did
I
you?
said beautiful.
No, you said
Or spouse.
You said I don't know. I can't remember you guys. What you
Hermana.
said, but Hermana. That's brother.
I thought that was
Hermana
wife.
and Hermano. I don't know, man.
Hermione is a character in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Right?
See, senorita. See?
See?
Yeah. Okay.
But she's senora.
No,
right?
oh.
Isn't a senorita a
Oh.
single
Oh, that I don't
young
know.
lady or whatever?
But maybe you can say senorita. Like,
I don't know.
if it's like a.
Can you?
I don't know. I can't. But
She can't roll the R's.
I can't roll the R's. I can't
Oh, yeah.
do that. Yeah.
So-
or the N.
We don't know what you're saying yep to, Sam. We've said too many things.
I know. We gotta stop. So.
But, so overall, this coffee,
Mm,
the Biggby Coffee, that's what we were
the
talking
rating.
about.
Yeah, that's
there
what,
it is.
that was the point, right?
Biggby
What-
Best.
I think I would buy it again. For sure.
Yeah, if we saw it again, we'd buy it
Yeah.
again. Certainly over some of the stuff we've been drinking lately.
Yeah.
But we do
Yeah.
have several home goods purchases coming up. We have a Tommy Bahama Kona blend
Yeah.
and 2
So
Daily
many
Konas.
random things.
I know. Daily Kona Medium and Daily Kona Bold.
I wanted to ask the audience, like, do you guys prefer when we do really random coffees, such as things you've never
Biggby.
heard of, Biggby, or do you like the more like Javalia or Starbucks and Folgers and that kind of thing? What do you guys prefer? Just let us know.
Mhm.
We're just curious. We can kind of look at the analytics and see what it seems like people like. But that
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean, like, because we can't see what the people who tune in, all the time, what they're really watching.
Right.
So,
But
random choices, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See,
Yeah.
that's surprising to me.
Yeah.
But you want to know, like, what else is out there?
Yeah.
But I think our most popular video is Aldi Daily Basics, and we're not going to drink that again.
Yeah, never.
But,
never. Never again.
But also then Pete's Major Dickinson's is another top
Yeah.
performer.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we always look forward to hearing what you all have to say about what you'd like to see reviewed, and that not that what we say really means anything.
Yeah.
But
we try hard.
yeah, but if you find any other coffees like this in Home Goods or TJ Maxx or Marshalls or any kind of place where we may be, our traveling plans for the next week or two are from here in South Dakota to outside of Gillette, Wyoming, and then over to Yellowstone, which we may be off the grid for a week when we get to Yellowstone,
Maybe.
at least for most of the days.
Yeah. Might have to drive to get signal.
Yeah, but if
Good
you know of
things.
any places over that way that we could check out, I know there's a Monk.
Yeah,
Monk's Coffee.
It's on the northern part, though,
Yeah, I don't
right?
think we're going to be going through there. We changed our plans. We were going to go up to, I forgot now, Glacier
Glacier,
National Park,
yeah.
but we decided that Yellowstone is really where we want to hit, and we'll try to go to Glacier next year, maybe when we go up to Banff and Alaska. Okay. Small roasters. Yeah.
Yeah, ooh, and that's nice.
We like
'cause
drinking
We
those, too.
love drinking stuff from small roasters, man.
Yeah.
They knock it out of the park. If you compare just grocery store coffee to a small roaster, there's no comparison. So,
Yeah.
but then we wonder, is that helpful to people? But I guess, hey, whatever the people want, whatever
Yeah.
you guys want, that's what we'll drink.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up because we still have other work to do.
Yes,
We're
indeed.
using this day as a catch-up day after all the traveling we've been doing recently. We're going to start to slow down our traveling and seeing more things
yes.
around and drinking more coffee with views. Right now, we don't really have a view.
You want to see our view? Yeah.
It's not too bad,
No.
but not too bad, but not too good right now either.
Yeah.
So, you're
Yeah.
certainly welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for
and
joining us.
We will continue to at least bring 2 reviews a week to you, and then some of these live ones mixed in there, depending on where we are. And,
We would like to make it a regular time, but at this point, we don't really know. I have a live that I do every Wednesday, and I don't know. I hope that I can continue to do that, but as the signal gets spottier, Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Big BTD. The random ones are my favorite too,
Yeah,
just because I
yeah.
like to find new,
Yeah.
unusual things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for joining us live, especially, and until next time,
Oh, we didn't do a donut rating.
back up. So, donut rating on this one. What do you think?
I would.
It's
I would say
Biggby's best.
3.5, 4.
I think so.
Yeah,
3.5 probably,
Yeah,
not
3.5.
4.
Yeah.
Because 4 would put it up there with some of those other ones that we really enjoyed drinking. But this one was inexpensive enough.
Yeah.
And
Worth checking out for sure.
And easy to drink.
Makes me want to try other Biggby coffee for sure.
Yeah. So 3.5 on Biggby Best from Biggby Coffee.
Yeah.
All right. So now
Now
thank you
for real.
all for joining us. And until next time.
Keep grinding.